The first thing we're going to do is to grab a particular page out of a PDF that has several pages to it, and we want to use the print function to just virtually print a single page out of several. So I've hit the print, and now I'm going to hit print again, and it's going to bring up the print preview screen. Now this is all being done through Google Drive, so the file itself has to be in Google Drive before you get started. So make sure your destination says Save to Google Drive, and then you're going to choose Custom for Pages, and then the page number of the page that you want to separate out from the rest of the PDF. Then you'll go ahead and hit Save and go back to my Drive. Now I need to rename my small single page file, so I'll open it, hit the vertical dot menu and choose Rename, then rename my document. What I want to do now, I want to take a screenshot of it so that I can add the screenshot as an image into my document. On my Mac, I will use Shift-Command-4, click and drag to cover the entire document, let go, and now my screenshot is on my hard drive. Now I want to put my screenshot into my Google Drive. I'm going to click New, File Upload, find the file, click Open, and a progress bar will come up. We'll show it uploading. When I get the green check, I know that the upload has been completed. Next, I will go to New and Google Docs to create my doc that I'm going to add the screenshot to. I will name the doc. And from here, I'm going to insert that screenshot that I had uploaded. So I'm going to click Insert, Image, find the image on my drive. Now you don't necessarily have to upload screenshots to your drive. You can just leave them on your computer if you like. And then if that's the case, you would just go to Insert Image and then Upload from Computer. But I had uploaded the image to my Google Drive, so I'm going to find it that way. I'll find the one that I just uploaded right at the top and click Insert, and there it is. For this tutorial, I'm showing the absolute easiest way that you can create these interactive worksheets with PDFs. There is a way to cut up the PDF with screenshots so that you can place questions and then answers directly below them. Question, answer, but it's definitely a little bit more work. So this time I'm just going to show the easy way with a single image. So I noticed that the first number on this worksheet was number 7. So I'm going to go to a new page, type 7, and then add a table. And it's going to be a single cell table, just one square, but it stretches out the length of the page. This table is going to be the place where students will type their answers. This worksheet is a little complex because students are being asked to do more than just write an answer. This may be where using Google Slides instead of Docs may be preferable, but for now we're just going to continue on with our doc. We'll just need to compensate by changing our directions somewhat. Maybe I could write something like, please explain where on the number line you would place this number and use the word between to make it clear. I'm sure there are better ways to describe that. For the time being, I'm just going to type your answer, and explain your thinking. I think I'll go ahead and enlarge the box a little bit, and to save myself a little time, I'm going to copy-paste that box since I have it looking the way I want it to. And I would continue doing that for the rest of the items that are on this worksheet. That's about all there is to creating this simple interactive worksheet. I think we can get more interactive, particularly with items such as the number line. So let's pop over to Slides and see what we can do with this. I've created a new slide deck. I'm going to name the slide deck. And now I'm going to get rid of the text boxes that I don't want. When you're first working with Google Slides, it can be tricky to get rid of text boxes. The way to do that is to click on the box and then actually click on the border around the box. Click on the box, click on the line, hit delete. Now that I have a nice empty slide, I'm going to go to Background and choose Image. I'm now going to find the image of that worksheet that I made by screenshotting it. I'm going to my Google Drive to find that image. And again, you may not have it in your drive. You may just click upload and find it on your computer. But mine's in the drive. So I'm going to hit recent, find the screenshot, click on it, and then click insert. That screenshot now becomes my background. Click done. And the beauty of having it as a background is that you cannot click on anything. So students cannot move things around accidentally when they're working in the worksheet. Now, before I saw this demonstrated, it never occurred to me that I could add anything to the empty space between slides. But I'm going to show you how it works. Grab a shape, create that shape outside of the slide in the empty space around it. You can put as many shapes or text boxes or any other object you want in that empty area. Think of all the opportunities for drag and drop activities that you can create with Google Slides. Now, as a student, I can click on the circle and drag it to the place on the slide to answer question number 7. I can either then make a copy of that circle, or my teacher can have made several circles for me and I can add them to various items on the worksheet. Now let's talk text boxes. Obviously, your students cannot type in this text box because it is part of the background. So we're going to go up to text box button and create a text box that is superimposed over the original one. Make sure that I don't cover up the directions, and this is where students can now type out their answers. This particular text box in the background has lines in it, not nice and empty like this one, so there is a way that we can get rid of those extra lines. I'll show you in the second area here. I'm going to create that text box superimposed over the background. And this time I'm going to go up to the paint can and I'm going to choose a background that's going to cover up those lines. Click the fill color. I'm going to choose white. And now the fill color covers up the lines in the background. So when the students type in that box, they don't have the distraction of those extra lines. Another possibility to consider when you're using Google Slides as an interactive worksheet is that you could literally create a packet from a slide deck. You could add several slides, all with different activities, and it would be the same as if you put a packet together and handed it out to your students. Now, this slide shape worked out very well for the original worksheet, which was in landscape view. But what if you have a worksheet that's in portrait view? Well, we have a fix for that. I'll show you how to do this by creating a new slide deck. Once you've created your slide deck, you will go to File, and you will go to Page Setup. In Page Setup, you can change the shape and size of your slide to anything that you want. All you have to do is click Custom, and then change the dimensions of the slide. Here's an example of a worksheet where students have a line to write on. Instead of a line, we're going to create a small text box where the line is. Students type their answer in the text box. If you wish to give the students a better visual cue as to where they should be typing, you could take that text box and you could create an outline for it. Go up to the border and choose a border weight of some kind. And what that does is it creates a border around the box and makes it much easier for the student to know where to type. Now it's time to make your interactive assignment into an assignment in Canvas. So we're going to create a new assignment, give it a name, click Add Item, then find the item and open it. Open the editing screen. If you haven't added directions to the worksheet, you can add directions to the assignment text box. Then to make this an assignment that the students get their own copy of, we need to create something called a cloud assignment. Go to Submission Type, choose External Tool. Then click the Find button. find Google Docs Cloud Assignment. Click on that, and it opens up a view of your entire Google Drive. It may ask you to authorize. Go ahead and do that. Then a view of your drive opens in Canvas, and you can search for your document. Once you find your item, click on it, then click Submit, then click Select, and now you're ready to save. And there it is. Now when your students click on the assignment, they will get their own fresh copy of the assignment, and they will be able to submit the assignment by clicking a Submit button that will show in the upper right-hand side. It doesn't show in the teacher view, but it is there in the student view. There is a helpful video that you are welcome to add to your course that explains to students how to work in Google Cloud assignments. It would be wise to add that at least at the beginning so that students can take a look at it when they have a cloud assignment. You may want to remind them that they can click on the link in the upper left-hand side because it's a little bit difficult sometimes to work in such a small area. So if they click on the link, the upper left-hand side, then it takes them out to their drive and they can work in their assignment in Drive, and it automatically updates back to the copy that's in Canvas. Regardless of whether they work in Canvas or in Drive, they will always have to click the Submit button in the Canvas assignment in order to give you their work. And now we have gone through the whole process of taking a PDF worksheet, making it into an interactive assignment, and then assigning it in Canvas in such a way that students get their own copy of that sheet so that they may work on that assignment online and then submit it to you in Canvas with a single click.